Hello there, everybody. I'm just getting ready to start the live, but I'm sharing out. So if you're here, say hello. And if you are catching the replay, go straight to the timestamps because that's going to be in the comments here for you. We'll get started here shortly, guys.
Vibration upgrade in progress. 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 Vibration upgrade at 50%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade at 75%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade is complete. Your messenger has arrived. The show will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initiate.
Hello, everybody. Can you all hear me okay? I'm here live from Delaware. I am not at my typical location, so I don't have a good mic or anything like that. We're going on the fly here. But I hope you all are doing well. It's good to see you all. Yes, I obviously made it here. My road trip took me about 2 days to get here. But I arrived safe and sound last night. And so here I'm here in Lewis, hanging out with the family. And hey, Special K, good to see you. Hello, Star. Hello, Bernadette. Welcome back, Lisa. Guys, if you wouldn't mind sharing, because sharing is caring. This is not my typical time. I know because I was traveling, so I wanted to make sure that I was live for you guys, at least for tonight. This will be probably the only live. Maybe I'll do some pop-ups, but we'll see. We're all kind of gathering together here because a big celebration for family. My niece is graduating on Thursday, so I'm down here to celebrate. And plus, it's Father's Day weekend coming up. So I'm here with my dad hanging out. But don't be shy. Say hello. We will be having a donation to unlock the collective here this evening. And that is, well, if we hit 5 donations, I'm sorry, it's on YouTube only. Sorry, Twitch. Sorry, Facebook, but it is on YouTube only. 5 donations, whether it's a donation or if you choose and decide to jump into the live new membership, we will go ahead and count that as well for this evening. But we're going to start here with the collective energy. But I want to start first with the astrology news because, well, how's everybody doing with the super moon in Gemini here, that we're like officially in it right now. And we're at the tail end of Gemini season. But with the super new moon, this is one of the closest new moons here in the sky in the proximity for at least this year. So usually with the super moons, it's always amplified when it comes to communication. And I like to say the witness. If you guys know my archetype, the witness, we'll see how that shows up for us. But, pay attention and listen to communication. It's time to gain different perceptions and learn as well. And also to listen to the stories that we tell each other. And so that's going to be kind of amplified here in this new moon energy. And we can't see the new moon. So this is just something that we have to feel into, intuitive. It's explore those perspectives and reflect on what we've learned before these energy shifts. And some exciting news here. We are going to be officially in Cancer season by the end of the month. How exciting is that it's also falling right on summer solstice? As we enter this Cancer season, we're going to be focusing more with nurturing, and that includes matters of the home, family, and emotional well-being. So that's going to be coming in store for us as well. So we're going to see how that's playing in with the collective readings. Reminder here, if you are new, you're going to want to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus placements. And if you are cross-watching, you're going to have to flip the narrative here. Just flip it around. Welcome, Stella and Angel. Good to see you here from Twitch. Don't be shy. Say hello, guys. Let us know that you're here. These are collective readings. All right. So got a couple decks here, but you know how we do. We start off with the archetype first. So let's see what archetype is present, and then we'll see what we're embodying here too. Let me change the banner. I thought I changed it. Apparently I did not. Oops. There we go. Star, you're going to have to help me and let me know if I didn't change the banner, because I'm working on a laptop. I don't have my like thermal set up. What's up, Max? Welcome back. All right. Let's do it. Let's call in our guides, our angels, and our ascendant master spirit. If we can hone into the energy here of the collective, whether they're live or here for the replay, who is here with us? Oh, this goes nicely. I love this for us. We have the matriarch. The matriarch is here with a 5 and a 4. Let me pull up the matriarch. She's a beautiful, oops. It's not the matriarch, that's the mediator. It's a beautiful energy, but hold on. There she is. So that is the matriarch, all right? But with this collective energy for this week, there's something in our change. We have the supporting characters here of the keeper and the liberator. But with the matriarch, the mother energy, she is here to be witness here of the cycle and understanding what to protect and what to let go. What to protect and what to let go of. Something we need to let go of something here with that 5. Liberator is here. But this is the energy here of what we're embodying here to nurture. And that goes beautiful here with Cancer energy. All right. So we're going to keep the matriarch here throughout the rest of the readings, as she will play part of that. Let me just switch her up. We'll put her right in the, sorry, wrong corner, right over here. Right over there. This is mirrored over to me. Sorry, guys. Right over there. She's right over there. And we'll keep the 5 and the 4 here too, so I can reference that. All right. What else do we have to consider, Spirit? What else do we have to consider here with the collective energy? I lost my banner. See? Here we go. I'm using, I brought, because it's like summery, I brought my mermaid decks. I felt the desire here to bring some of the mermaid decks with me. Acceptance. Acceptance is going to be key for this week. Gosh, why is that keep coming off? Nope, don't want a timer. Sorry, I guess I had my thing on a timer when I touch it. So acceptance is going to be key this week. We just have to accept things for what it is, even in for what we listen to or even what we tell ourselves. It doesn't mean we have to believe it. It's just that we have to accept sometimes the things that come up and just allow it to pass through. And this is going to be important to us. But I want to go to the book for this one and see what else is saying here from Karen Kay's book. So let's see what else she has to say about acceptance. As soon as I find it. Acceptance is the doorway to freedom. Accepting what is going on releases any feelings of resistance and will help you to feel liberated this week. This mermaid is at peace because she's in total acceptance of her situation. She asks you to release any resistance, collective, or desire of wishing things to be different, and to totally trust and accept things exactly as they are this week. Just accept it for what it is. Okay. We're going to pull 3 more cards here. We're going to be using the traditional tarot here. No reversals on initial story play. How are we showing up, Spirit? Ooh, we got a jumper. I could feel it. 4 of Wands. Well, this is great. This is union, celebration, happiness. We are working on our happiness here this week, and this is going to be significant for us, joy. And, like I said, a lot of us have those milestones that we're hitting here at the end of June, especially when it comes to education with individuals here finishing school, graduations, birthdays, all of those kind of things that come up. But what we're working on is our happiness, and who celebrates our wins is going to be very important here in that vicinity as well. What is our challenge with this Four of Wands? What is our challenge here? Justice. It's all about balance, you know. This is also reconciliation and paying the consequences here. Karma is really at play with Libra energy here. I feel like the challenge here is not only accepting, but taking accountability here for the part that you play, whether it is in your truth or whatever it is you're listening. It's your accountability here. What are you going to do with that knowledge? What are you going to do with that perception? Are you going to repeat certain patterns here, or are you ready to choose differently? Okay, there's a balance that's needed in both, not just play, but knowledge too comes forth with the Four of Wands energy in a really beautiful way. Let's see what our strength is for this week. How is the universe supporting us? How is the universe supporting us this week? Oh my gosh, these are beautiful cards this week. I hope our readings are all like this. The Ten of Cups. You know, this is to lean into support. This is the individuals here who are with us to celebrate, like I said, those wins. These are beautiful cards, all about balance, fulfillment. And also, if there are relationships that are meant to break away, it's to allow the expiration to happen and to thank it with gratitude and appreciation. But some of you don't have to deal with it anymore either. So that's a beautiful thing too. You don't have to think negative. There's always good things when relationships end or go, right? You do it with love and sincerity. You don't have to focus on the negative portion of it. Hey, Mitzi, welcome back. So that's for collective readings. These are going to play out in each individual sign. We'll see how that plays out. We are still at the tail end of Gemini season. So Gemini will be up first. Gemini, you are up first. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Guys, don't forget, we do have the donation going on. If we hit 5 donations tonight, we will unlock the collective bonus. And guess what? Guess who traveled with the dice? Me. I brought them with me, so I can still roll the dice. Hey, Bernadette. I'm sorry if I missed you. I'm not sure if I said hello or not to you. Yeah, I brought so much stuff with me. When I drive, I tend to overpack. I just simply do. I like my stuff. I think it's the Taurus moon in me. I just do. All right, Gemini, how you feeling going into this week, and what's the external reason why? I need to create some room here, though. Reversals are now up. We have Judgment. External reason why. The 9 of Spheres here reversed. And we have the 6 of Treasure here reversed. So there is some wounded energy here. And I believe, let me just check to make sure. Yeah, it is. The spears are the swords here, but this one always confused me because it also looked like the 9 of Wands to me a lot, but it is the swords here. But do you see how scared she looks? She looks like she's very defensive in this energy here. But it's actually, this particular card is not the fire one. I feel like there is something here, Gemini, that you realize is over, and you don't want to be defensive about it anymore. You want to accept a situation for what it is. And, you know, this is also seeing another perspective here when it comes to an individual here. This is a relationship here that is not meant to be. It just simply isn't, okay? Whether this is a romantic partner, whether this is a friendship, whether it is something here with family, the separation here is needed for you this week. And I think the judgment call here is that you're just accepting it. You're accepting it for what it is. This goes very beautifully here with the other reading. I also feel like you do have a circle of individuals here who just support you no matter what and whatever decision you make. Some of you, this could be tough because it's family. But this is something here where I really feel like you're working more on your balance of what you want and desire here in your life. Let's see how you're responding, because there's some nervousness here regarding other individuals. But, you know, haters are going to hate. You just are. See how you're responding to this. Five of Treasure. Yeah, you're accepting the loss. Now, some of you are having individuals here who not only accept the loss, but are going with you. That means they are also cutting communication with individuals here. Now, some of you, has to do with you being, some of you who are parents. It's children here too, but you're not alone. You're not doing this on your own. You do have support here, and you're being asked to lean on that support here, especially this week if there's something where you're not invited to or you're choosing to step out of. The bigger opportunity here for you is not to be a fool. You know, you're not being foolish anymore. Okay, I think for some of you, you've tried to reconcile indifferences with an individual who's stubborn, but also just doesn't see your perspective. Okay, this is an individual here who's trying to get their way. And there's a missed opportunity here for an individual here to actually see your perspective. They just won't. They can't hear it. Welcome back, Nancy. What you're gaining here with the Nine of Treasure here is independence. And this is nice because I feel for a lot of you, it's leaning into your security, but also finally focusing and choosing you. And this is going to be a big change for you, for Gemini, who's been more giving their energy. It's less taxing here for you this week. I feel like you're focused more on yourself. Final advice here. We do not have auntie messages. I did not have time to do it on my travels, but we have some final advice here for you for this evening. The Seven of Swords. You're never going to get the full truth from this individual. You just simply aren't. This person here, they may even go quiet with whatever way that you decide to go. Even if you go quiet, I don't feel like this person here is going to be fighting back in any sense. And the other part here is being the Emperor is for you to balance that. Take your power back. This is also regarding Aries energy, inner power, taking leadership. And some of you, if this is work related, this is you pulling in your little entrepreneur hat. You're ready to do something on your own. Some of you are meant to do a side business as well. All right, that's what I have here for Gemini. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. And don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side. We just had, yesterday, I just released the All Signs mid-month. If you guys missed the All Signs mid-month, Gemini, make sure you check out the air signs that you guys got the public view yesterday. So go check out the air signs messages. You have more messages. Welcome back, Vasha. Good to see you back. Cancer is now up. Oh no, what happened to my Cancer thing? It like disappeared. Oh, I think I deleted it by mistake. Hold on. Oh my God. Do I still have one? Nope, I deleted it by mistake. All right, so I'm just gonna make a new one. Cancer and Leo up next. I hate not having a mouse. I just truly do. It's just not fun. I miss my regular setup already. All right, here we go. There we go. All right. Where did it go? Oh, this is so frustrating. I just had it and it disappeared again. All right, we're going to do this the old-fashioned way. Thank you. because I'm not going to be fighting this. Nope. We're not doing that. Okay. Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Nancy, your birthday's in that's right. Your birthday season's up. Birthday season is up. All right, Cancer, let's see what's going on for you this week. How you feeling? How you feeling in the super new moon here? We have the Wheel of Fortune here reversed. So you're clearing out an old cycle. Let's see the external reason why. Ooh, with the Five of Pearls here reversed and the Magician. Okay, so these are all reversed, but it's not a bad thing. I think you're clearing out some ick. Okay, I don't know if you've not been feeling well. Some of you may have been physically not feeling well, but I'm really looking at the moon energy here. So I feel like there's something here that passed through during the full moon energy, even though we're in the new moon. But there's something here that is ready to be rebalanced in your life. It's almost like a karmic debt that is being paid. And for you, I feel like it's the accountability portion here. You're ready to move on and move forward from this. You don't want to cry over spilled milk anymore. You just simply don't. So this is you really focusing more on connections that are around you that light you up. And if it's not connections, it's connecting with individuals here that have the same, if this is for work or creativity, the same kind of spark. You're not using their energy here. You're just trying to ignite a new fire here to be more inspired again. So this is inspiration that is really needed. I feel in the past, you may have been trying to control the inspiration or control the situation to make things work out in your favor. And it didn't work out that way. You know, this is all about that matriarch energy that comes in the top here about clearing out and accepting a situation for what it is. Acceptance is huge here. Yeah, here's your energy. So there's something about if this is not a trip or a project, it could be that too, but it's movement. It's all about movement here for you. This is your card. But what's at halt here is moving the next step. And I feel like this week is not a step here to push yourself or to, I don't know, it's almost like bypass a scenario here. You're giving an opportunity here to sit in the void. And whatever this void here is to accept it and to enjoy what presently is around you. So there's not a lot of movement this week, but I think it's needed for a recovery period for you. I think a lot of this too with this, you know, we're going into the summer solstice period here, the greater opportunity for you. Yeah. The page of, which here we have the Page of Pearls, which is the Page of Cups here. All of your cards, this deck here is not, guys, this deck here is not, you know, completely reversed. So it's just coming up that way. But there's a lot of energy here of wanting to start again, but a fear of starting. So it's like afraid to get emotionally invested, afraid to, you know, open your heart again. This has to do with rejections, past failures. It's like, when am I going to feel good about a situation so that I don't fear it? And it's not to not fear it. It's to accept fear and to work through it. So that's going to be important here for you. Welcome back, Birdie. Greater gain here for you. Thank you, Mitzi, for starting us off with the donations. We have the Nine of Pearls here. Okay, this is a beautiful card here. It's about fulfillment. What truly makes you happy? All right. I think that this is a week here to replenish yourself. You know, don't wallow in your sorrows. Don't allow them to, you know, drown in them. But just realize that there's certain moves here that you made in your life that no one's going to understand but you. And this is something here where you're allowed to give back to you this week. And that's what spirits, I really feel like, is encouraging you. And it's interesting because I just looked here to flip the deck over here and we had Temperance here. And I really feel for you, your advice, there it is. You can't make it up. We have the Page of Cups here, which you got this twice. This is about celebrate with individuals here who were there with you through thick and thin. And there's a particular person in your life right now. And this person is younger than you. Some of you, it's your child. Some of you, This is just, someone who's got a very childlike vibe to them. But this is an individual here who cheers you on regardless of how it is. And you're being asked to have that kind of energy or be in that energy and accept it for that situation. All right, that's what I have here for you, Cancer. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like. Don't forget, there's always more messages over at Harmonia Friends Community. You can join on YouTube, or you can join and access the entire vault on my website, which is pinned in the comments on YouTube. We're going to move on to Leo. Leo is up next. This one didn't disappear on me, so hopefully it stays. Mitzi says, good to see your face, Tanya. Gives off a different vibe. Yeah, well, I'm not going to have my full setup here. I like to show the cards and not concentrate more on me. Just don't really feel like it's needed. But that's me. I'm a storyteller. I like to look at the cards. And I find myself a distraction, to be honest. But a lot of people like to see. Leo, the lions and the lionesses. Let's see what's going on for you. But I do show my face here and then. Depends. Leo, how you feeling going into this week? Reversals are now up. Ooh. Well, you're sitting on a pot of gold here. You're sitting up on a pot of gold here, but it's reversed. So there's something here where you feel lack. Okay, let's see the external reason why. Oh, okay. Who's this person? Who is this merman in your life? Okay, it doesn't have to be a merman, but this also could be an external. If I'm talking to a Leo male, this is you looking at yourself in the mirror, okay? There's something here externally, right, that builds confidence and radiates it with sincerity, has a go-getter, inspiring attitude, very creative. But some of you, if this is you, it's almost the fear of your own successes happening for you this week. Now, others of you, you may have an individual here where you fear this individual's confidence because you may feel like this person may take advantage of you. And that's something here that you're not really willing to give, okay? This is usually a very independent card, but you don't want to rely on another individual. And so there's this energy here of not wanting to fully admit it or accept it. Integration of this. Oh, man, very defensive. I mean, yeah. It's just a very defensive energy here, but it's not just defensive here. These cards are a little bit mixed up because the coral is a fire, the spears are the swords. But I feel that there's something here that you think this person is either hiding. You think an individual is hiding something for you. It's too good to be true. Or there's a part of you that feels like if this is you trying to envision yourself, you feel like it's too good to be true to have it all. It's like almost a fear of, like I said, success or even obtaining it. Response here for you. We have the Queen of Pearls. Now this goes nicely with your energy because we are moving into Cancer season. So we have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here, but really how you're responding here is with softness. You're not going to necessarily show all your cards to other individuals. Let people know if you lack confidence right now. This is something where you're deeply looking into it, all right? There's emotions here. There's love here, but there's quietness. I feel like this week here you were listening to a version of you who's showing up confidence, and some of you watching an individual here without necessarily buying everything and not necessarily telling them that you're scared of them or scared of being fooled again if this is an individual. But most of you, this is, again, fear of, okay, well, what if? Let's be more open to the possibilities that I can be successful in whatever I do. Whether it's creativity, whether it's work, whether it's putting yourself back out there again, if it's dating, could be. Greater opportunity for you, Leo, this week. Oh, is to face it. The worst case scenario here. Now, this rejection here does look kind of desolate, doesn't it? She's basking in the sun of it here too, okay? The greater opportunity here is to face your fears. What's the worst that could happen? You end up lying out in the sun and getting a suntan here. You've been burnt before, Spirit is saying to you. There's a greater opportunity here to say, you know what? I trust myself to either be open to another individual or be open to my fears and say, okay, well, what if something better can happen for me? Greater gain here for you. Oh, I love this for you. We have the 10 of Treasures. You guys got 2 10s here too. There's some old cycles here that were not meant to go with you. Okay. The 10 of Treasures was reversed. So you're closing out an old cycle when it comes to work, a milestone in your life here where you're shedding relationships. And this is allowing you to have a fresh start. A fresh perspective is really what is being said here in a big way. All right, let's see what the final advice here for you, Leo. Look, it's you. You're the happiest card of the deck. All right, continue to work on your happiness. Continue to be open. Continue to trust your clarity here and this new rebirth. You have all new energy coming in. There is a new cycle. No more dingy past here coming in for you. This is a great start for this week here, especially in this Gemini new moon, to put your intentions of what you truly want and leave it open to the universe. What if? What if it could be greater than that? All right, that's what I have here for you, Leo. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, or if you want to claim it, most certainly can. We're going to move on to Virgo. Virgo is up next. And Mitzi, I'm sorry if I didn't say thank you for the donation, but thank you. We are now 4 away from unlocking the collective bonus. I'm so afraid to touch these banners. It's like, Virgo is, I know, it's like I'm afraid to erase stuff. My big fat fingers on a no mouse keyboard. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going on for Virgo. Where is everybody tonight? I mean, I know I'm not on typically on Monday nights, but we used to have a big Monday night live crew. Virgo, let's see how you're feeling going into this week. Oh, what's got you nervous? What has you nervous? There's some fear coming up for you. Listen, this is in the past. This is in the past. I don't know if you were dealing with an Aries here, but with this Aries reverse or this Emperor reverse, this is an individual here who's a micromanager. Some of you, it's a crappy boss. Others of you, it's a person here who's very controlling, inconsiderate, poor leader. And there's just something here about an individual's energy still being arisen in you. Oh, 9 of Cups. This person's not coming back. All right. If this is someone here from your past, or if it's like a haunted memory and you're wondering if this person's coming back, they're not coming back. No. All right. You got some good things coming your way. You got some good, look at this. Look at all these pearls. All right. I just feel like right now you're very protective of your assets. Okay. And your ass, put it that way. You're not going to let anybody just take advantage of you. This Virgo knows their worth. They have a clear understanding of what they want and what they do not desire. And it's like, I don't want the past to come back and bite me in the ass. And for some of you, there's fear here about, repeating patterns. But the response here for you, look at this. This is interesting. We've got the Seven of Spears here, which is showing. So this is loss. You're going through loss. There's heartbreak here. I mean, they're really showing me the Three of Swords here. They make me do math, which I hate to do. But this is about you clearing out loss and just accepting the grief for what it is and realizing, you also have put out, now I'm going to trigger some of you. Okay. I say this with love and light because they make me do this. You're not deceiving yourself here that you didn't have a part in this. Now, I'm not saying you did something bad, but you accepted very little. You accepted very little. That was your part that you took. And this is just something here about you taking your power back. Yes, did it hurt to lose this? Yeah, some of you, it felt like your dignity you lost, or you're like, I can't believe I accepted something that low, or I allowed an individual to treat me that way. And some of you, the whole point of it is because there was love there. Maybe it was a love for a job. Maybe it was a love for a passion for an individual, but there's love there. And so this is you taking accountability here of who or what you share your heart and space with. Greater opportunity here is for balance. You're not in a rush. You're not in a rush here to win. You are more about what feels right to you. I also feel, even though we're looking into the week's energy, Temperance energy, Sagittarius, I feel like there's something about what emotionally fulfills you. You'll be really tasting that. When I say tasting that, it's more being able to see the results of what you've been manifesting in the fall for you. Okay. But whatever seed you're planting here this week emotionally, and this is perfect energy here with this new moon, is a new beginning, a new start. Yeah. Because this left a mark on you. And the greater gain here is a new perspective of how much this hurt, how much this sucked, but also how caged you were in it to begin with. Right. And, it's just taking the accountability portion of being caged in it, allowing it to go on for as long as it did. You have 2 10s here and a lot of 9s. It's completion here. Yeah. There's going to be some movement here. Is it happening this week? No, this week is a chill week for you, Virgo. This is about implementing here, releasing it and saying, you know what? I didn't want that. And I accept and understand now that it's on divine timing and the way things come in are going to be better for me. All right. I'm going to treat myself better. I'm not going to accept small offers. I'm not going to accept a page. I'm going to get a night here, and I'm going to be putting a more emotional fulfillment into the things that I want in my life. All right. That's what I have here for you, Virgo. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. And don't forget, there's always more messages over at Harmonia, friends. We're going to move on to Libra. Libra is up. Melody says, I take accountability for allowing them to take way more than they gave. I see it as a lesson. Yeah, you're just focusing on the love part of it, right? Sometimes the people who we love the most are the hardest lessons. It just simply is. Libra. Guys, we have a goal going on. If we hit 4 more donations, or if somebody joins the new YouTube membership, we will count that also as unlocking the collective bonus. And the YouTube membership has the all signs mid-month. So if you saw the air signs but wanted to see your other placements, it's there. It's in Harmonia Friends community as well inside the vault, but you get premier access if you're a member. They just don't stay up there forever. That's in the vault. But if you're one and done, that's why those readings. But just make sure you look at it through desktop. Don't join through mobile. It's way more they jack up the prices. I don't know why they do that. It's so dumb. They want a piece of their money, the devices. Libra, how's your week? How's your week going to be, Libra? Reversals are now up. Ooh, so you also are at a halt. Not a lot of movement this week here for you. See the external reason why. Honestly, I really feel like you're not in a lot of movement because you have some options coming up for you. And you know that you have to make a decision here soon. You know, a lot of people forget that with the Seven of Cups, yeah, you can be overwhelmed, but also once you choose an option, it doesn't mean that the other options aren't a way. You know, that's the whole point of it, is like you have to try it out to see how it feels and gain a new perspective of it. At least then you know, once you go through it, you're done with it. Yeah. This is almost like I don't want to pick the wrong thing and be completely disappointed with it. Like a waste of my time, rejection, or, oh, I'm not going to like that, you know, next. But I do feel that there is a particular opportunity here coming up for you where you don't have as nearly as much excitement to start. And however that may be, maybe it's dating again. Maybe it's, doing a passion project and not sure where to begin. And it's like, I just, have to do something. It's all about the next step. But I feel that you're looking at the next step as like, let me look at the next 15 steps versus like, what if I just focus on one? And this week here, I see you just kind of sitting at all those steps and going, which one is it? How you responding here? Well, here's the good news. You may be bouncing this off a loved one. This could be a friend. This could be someone who's in your support circle, could be family. But your response here is to have a heart-to-heart, get another person's opinion here, but it doesn't necessarily mean you have to take their opinion here. Someone here is going to be giving you solid advice here this week. This is something here that, this could be elder advice. This could be from a parent as well. Greater opportunity here. Look at this. You got 2 7s, guys. 7, 7. It's about how you plant the next seed here, putting time and effort into it. I almost feel like Spirit's encouraging you to take an opportunity to weigh out your options and not necessarily let a person pick your options, but just kind of feel out for an individual who's been through something similar to you. You don't want to just take like anything, like this is someone here you care and trust. Yeah. With the devil energy here, I feel with it reverse, it's just you not obsessing over scenario anymore. It's like, you know what? I am feeling a little bit lost. You know what? I am going to be open to advice. Let's hear somebody out. Let's hear what someone else may have to say about the situation or my predicament of what I'm looking for advice on. Final advice here for you. Look at this. This is your card, but let me just point this out, that this also could be an advisor of some sort, whether this is a lawyer, whether this is a doctor, whether this is a noble individual here that is very honest, straightforward with you. This is someone here who cuts to the chase. They're not going to BS you. They'll tell you the truth. But also, this is you showing up. It's just be authentic and truthful about why you're confused, okay? And allow an individual here to allow yourself to be vulnerable to an individual that you love. It doesn't make you weak. No, it doesn't make you weak. There's a reason here where you've had past disappointments, and it's because you've been, maybe for some of you, a little bit stubborn about, being open of needing help or assistance or support, but there's a greater opportunity here for you in a very loving way. Yeah, a very loving way. Mitzi says father. Yeah, and we have Father's Day coming up as well. So it could be fatherly advice. Totally could be. All right, that's what I have here for you, Libra. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side at Harmonia Friends. You can join through my website or through YouTube. Alrighty. Scorpio. Scorpio is up. Hey, Nick, welcome back. How you doing? Scorpio, guys, we're almost halfway through, but we're 4 donations away. Mitzi started us off, but we need 4 more donations here to unlock this collective bonus. Otherwise, we're just doing the readings tonight. Are we going to make it happen? Are we going to make it happen? All right, let's get back to Scorpio. As soon as I find I lost it. Here we go. I'm so afraid I'm going to hit end stream by mistake. The comment button's right next to the end stream, and I'm like trying very hard. So if I disappear on you, you know where I went. Ooh, what kind of gift are you getting this week, Scorpio? You're receiving a gift this week. What's this about? Oh, something you know. You got justice as the challenge, but you got justice here reverse, which tells me there is something here coming back around again. It's coming back around again for you. This was something that is owed to you. Some of you, if there was money that you had to pay up, all of a sudden it's coming back to you this week. Some of you, it's an unexpected check that you did not think that you were going to get money. It's like you win a case almost in that sense, okay? Some of you are getting money returned to you. It may not be in the same matter, coming from the same situation, but just trust it. If this isn't money, it's your time. It's your ability here to be like, something is just being realigned for you in a really big way. I love this here. Now, here's the thing. You do have a jelly individual around you. Okay. You're always going to have haters are going to have haters. Could be dealing with a feisty, fiery sign here. Could be Leo, Sagittarius as well. But I also feel in Aries, I feel like you have someone here who, and this is where I say jealous. This is not a person here who congratulates you on your wins. It's almost like, oh, that's so good that happened to you, but what did you do? Like they don't feel like the win, they don't make the win feel genuine for you. All right. So they talk it down, they level it down. And this is a person here who doesn't have to do it in a very big way. It's just the full support isn't there. Or there's this way where they say, I'm so happy for you, Scorpio, when you know they're full of crap. You're going to be able to read between the lines with this individual. You are. And the 9 of Pearls here, I also feel like you're not meant to share it necessarily with everybody, this news. I think your reaction here is to not make a necessarily big deal. So if you win something, if you gain something, you're not going to be showing this off to the world. Or if there's something that's coming back in karma, maybe it's because another individual isn't doing well. And all of a sudden you're seeing the advantage of that, and now I'm not saying revenge is the best thing, but you don't have to gloat about it this week. I just feel like you're staying very poised, quiet, and going, I'm feeling a win. I'm feeling a win this week for you. And that's okay. You're allowed to feel it, but you're not necessarily sharing it with people that, give off the energy of haters. Yeah. Because with the Knight of Treasure here, with a greater opportunity, is there something where you are feeling some lack? And some of you, it's because you've been penny pinching, or there's something involving instability. Could even be, consistency in job or workflow. But there's a greater opportunity here to face this instability here this week. Some of you got a new job offer coming towards you, but others of you are getting a payback that's going to help you reset so that you have time here to take care of yourself. And if this is a jealous individual here and you see them kind of going the opposites, going like they're spiraling and you're kind of on your uppity up, I just feel like everything is being realigned right now. Greater gain here for you. The 8 of Pearls reverse. You're going to get it back. Emotionally, this is coming back for you. It's not a reconciliation from another individual. It's reconciliation here where you're not going to have hard feelings this week. No hard feelings. Scorpio is just going to like, yay, I'm so happy that happened for me. That's it. You know, it's like no hard feelings. Advice for you with this receiving: listen, really take your time with whatever, because this is going to set you up. It's like some of you, if this is a new job, it's a new job skill here. It's just the start. If this is a new passion, it's just the beginning. If it's a new relationship that is budding here, it's just the beginning here. Don't dive into it full-fledged. Take your time with this, Spirit is saying, because it is a much bigger offer than you can see if you take your time. All right. So don't put all your eggs in one basket with here. It's just like, trust the process here, especially if this is art. Trust the process of when you put things out. Okay. Don't expect a viral thing to happen. Just allow it to come out naturally and with a flow. All right. That's what I have here for you, Scorpio. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. We're going to move on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius is up next. Star says, beautiful message. Oh, you're welcome. Scorpio needs it. I feel like my water signs could use some love right now because my collective water signs are always fighting for it, you know? It just simply is. It just simply is. All right, we have Sagittarius up. Sagittarius is up. Guys, we may not have our bonus tonight, which I am shocked. See, this is why I show my cards. When my face is shown, people don't like it. I'm telling you, I'm a distraction. Sagittarius is up. I know you do. I'm just fooling with you. I'm just fooling. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Spirit. What is going on for Sagittarius this week? How are they feeling? How are they feeling going into this week? Ooh, what are you jumping into that you know you have no business jumping into? What are you going to admit? What is this? What are you being foolish about? You're taking a risk this week. It's risky. Hey, Joel, welcome back. External reason why? No. Now, some of you are letting somebody back in. You know, you have no business letting back in. But as soon as you hear from this individual who's kept you waiting, who's kept you on hold, as soon as you hear from them, you jump right back into it. Now, others of you, if this isn't you jumping back into a connection, there's something here where you're playing an old cycle again. You're just falling right back into an old pattern here. Okay, maybe it's procrastination. Maybe it's procrastination. It could be that too. Integration of here. Look, I mean, listen. We have the 8 of treasure here with it reversed. This is an investment here that I hate to call it a poor investment, but you're not going to gain anything by putting time and efforts into something. And some of you, someone who's either left you on hold or consistently goes back and forth. And some of you just as flat out is an X. It's showing me an X. But it's not an equal exchange. But, you know, with the 2 of swords is also something in being in denial of. And others of you, it's procrastination and waiting last minute to do something is like, I'll get to it. Who are you fooling? You're not going to get to it this week. You're not. I can see it right here. You're going to work on everything but that. And a lot of you aren't going to want to accept this. That's okay. I just go with what the cards say here, because regardless, we have justice here. The challenge here is you will pay a consequence All right. You get what you dive into. You get what you dive into this week. You know, it was something that you said no to, or said something you said you were going to do this week. And if you don't do it this week, you will pay a consequence for it. You know, you're going to have to take accountability for that down the road. It's like last minute stuff. You know, you may regret it to a little bit. The bigger opportunity here with the Six of Pearls. And some of you, it's because you accept breadcrumbing. This is reversed. You know, others of you, the idea of doing a little bit a day turns you off. You're like, I'll get to it. I don't get to it. But most of the time, you don't need a lot of time. A lot of times people don't realize when they say that they're pushing something off, they don't need a lot of time to do it. So if they just did it, they wouldn't have to sit here and worry about it. So how are you utilizing your time? There's something here that is going to be resolved here for you. Greater gain here for you. I'm telling you, Three of Swords here. You're going to regret it. Simple as that. You're going to regret it. But as long as you're okay with that, that's fine. But if there's something here where you can get started now, or if you really can stick to staying away from somebody that you know is no good for you, it's the best bet for you. Advice for you. Listen, you're supposed to be working on yourself when it comes to your stability. And that also means your health, not just your wealth, your well-being. In the future here, who's going to take care of you? You, not another. All right. This movement of a quick fix is not meant to happen. You're supposed to be moving towards being committed here to yourself, your stability, your health, your wealth, your well-being. Okay. If you're focusing on love and a reconciliation energy here, this is spirit telling you it's time to focus on you and your money. It's about your abundance here, your relationship here with those possessions. All right. That's what I have here for you, Sagittarius. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. And don't forget, there's always more messages over on, the members area, whether you're on YouTube or inside the vault on my website. We're going to move on to Capricorn. Capricorn is up. We have Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, and Taurus. We're getting closer and closer to the end. We still have to unlock our bonus. We have 4 sponsors left. Who's going to be unlocking it for us tonight? All right. 4 spots left. That's right. Capricorn, let's see how your week is going. How is Capricorn feeling? Reversals are now up. Capricorn. Ooh. I'm not feeling too hot. I'm feeling burnt. I'm feeling trapped. I'm feeling betrayed. Are you feeling left out? Who put you in the corner? I just feel completely like I got a letter A on me. Scarlet letter. You got some haters. And some of you, this sucks because it feels like family oriented, but others of you, this could be work oriented too. Man, you have 3 10s here. There's a rebirth that's ready to happen here, but I also feel very exiled, alone. It's like I'm not saying that, you can't be a victim to this scenario here, but I feel that there are people here pushing you to isolate you on purpose. And that's the part that's really sucky here for this Capricorn, because this Capricorn would give the world to these individuals. Whoever these individuals are. And some of you, it's work, which sucks because I feel completely betrayed here. It's like either a company is dumping on you or individuals are exiling you, and you just don't feel included this week. Yeah, but there is a good thing here for you. unpopular opinion here, and this came up today in some of my channeling. Unpopular opinion here: nobody owes you anything, and but the good news is nobody owes you anything, right? The good news is you get to choose you, and you get to choose who or what you share your love and time with moving forward. So I really feel like Spirit is saying here, treat yourself like a gem. It's time to treat yourself like a gem, Capricorn. Know your worth, know your value, and don't allow individuals who mistreat these gems, these crystals of who you are, and use you. There's a greater opportunity here to create almost a new circle of individuals around you. Some of you, this sucks because it's family, but you know, family doesn't always have to be blood. It doesn't always have to be that. Thank you, Melody, for the donation. We are three sponsors away from unlocking this. The greater gain here is not just love and acceptance, it's your dignity. You know, this is you mastering your emotions. And I really feel for you, who you choose to give this pearl to is incredibly important right now. So, you know, choose yourself, choose you, and the right connections here, you'll know. I appreciate it. Thank you, Melanie. Yeah. Because it does suck, but you see that 2 cups, and that's what I really was focusing on here before, right? There's sadness, there's victimhood in this too, but there's still 2 cups here, and there's an opportunity here to being presented to you that you may not see. And you know, this could be learning something new. It could be a completely different job field for some of you, you know, education on something. Others of you, it's a new relationship, a new friendship that could possibly be born by removing individuals from your life. And, you know, if whether you choose to remove them or they choose to remove you, it's an opportunity here for you to learn and grow and take back for yourself. All right. That's what I have for you, Capricorn. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. And don't forget, there's always more messages over at Harmonia Friends, whether you join on YouTube membership or on Inside the Vault, where you gain the full access to everything. Aquarius is up. I do want to thank Melody. Melody, thank you so much. I'm afraid to hit your star thing because I'll lose the banner, and the banners are a pain in the butt to get up on here. But thank you so much for your donation. I do appreciate it. I'm just so afraid I'm going to knock something off. I already got rid of one sign. I deleted a whole banner. It's just gone. It's totally gone. Yes, we are 3 spots away, whether you become a live member to gain access. And there are videos up there now, guys. For those of you wondering if the membership has videos, it does. YouTube, you just got the membership, so you guys are getting all the premiere access for this month. They won't stay there, but all the new ones moving forward, you'll get and be able to watch. You'll have limited time, but it's a way to access the vaults, and then they'll go back inside the vault. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see how Aquarius this week is going. Thanks, guys, for joining. I appreciate it. Let's see. Do we have any? Oh, we do have people on Facebook. I'm always curious. Are people on here on Facebook? Yeah, they are. Okay, Aquarius. Clarify that, please. I'm pulling all 3 first because, okay, whew, I was a little worried. I'm not going to lie. I was like, listen, I don't know if I can deal with this. I don't want to be a bit, I just gave like a heart to heart here with some of the other signs. Okay. You see this, you had the first 2 cards were reversed here, but you remember your challenge here. The challenge here this week is justice, okay? Realignment. And you are being challenged this week here with realignments. All right. You got some haters around you. You do. All right. Negative Nellies. And they're not going to be so easily seen and noticeable. Some of you are like, I don't understand why I'm attracting this, or I don't understand. Well, you got some jealous people around you. And you're looking good right now. I don't know if you're taking care of yourself. You got a glow to yourself, but you're looking good. And there are some individuals here who really believe that the light that you have is something that they should have too. So they feed off your light. We call these energy vampires, all right? You are around some individuals here who are taking your light, taking the opportunities here to take advantage of you, taking the credit for some of the things that you do, talking shit behind your back, that kind of stuff. Well, guess what? Okay. What comes around goes around. We have the world. So that's why I said, oh, this is going to end, because it's being realigned to you. All right. I don't know if you're calling back your power. I don't know if some of you know how to do that, but basically you can call back your power from any dimension here in any timeline from any other individual, clean and clear, return it back to you and watch how your energy changes. Watch how it shifts. There's something here about calling all of that back in, and you are about to go up level into another section here. Now, some of you, this up level has to involve actual travel. All right. I don't know if you got travel plans coming up for you, or if these aren't travel plans coming up for you, there's something here you're ready to explore on the World Wide Web, because the world to me is also the internet. All right. Let's see what else is going on here. How is Aquarius responding to this? Wow. Look at that. Look at that. We have the Page of Treasure here. Now, you're not missing an opportunity here to learn something new. In fact, you're just looking at that and going, I'm not going to give that out to anybody. No, you're not. There's a new idea or a new venture or a new relationship. Some of you, it is a new relationship that you're being zip about. You're being quiet about. The less people that know, the better. And if this is a new relationship here, you're getting to know an individual without other individuals lurking and asking, so how's it going? How's the dating field going? Blah, 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 blah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. There's a new opportunity here for you, lovers, okay? This is, now some of you, this is the choice card, okay? It wasn't always about love. This is an opportunity here of partnership. Some of you have a mentor. You're learning something new. Others of you, it's getting to know an individual here, a deeper connection, a deeper bond with this person. Could be dealing with a Gemini, but this is an individual here who's not necessarily in the same vicinity as you. Okay. So it could be online. It could be you have to travel to this individual. There's travel involved in this connection here, or a big leap of faith here involved for you. Greater gain here for you. Listen, you're facing some fears here. You're facing some doubts, but you're also not allowing denial to come in there. It's like you're taking the blindfold off and saying, you know what, I'm going to try this and I'm going to see what this is like, but I'm also not necessarily ready to share it with the world. But you have some people here who know something is up and wanting to get information from you. So if you're feeling zapped or you're feeling something is off, it's those individuals trying to get, the ins of what's going on here for you. What advice does Spirit have for you? Clear your energy regularly. King of Cups, trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. The King of Cups is also someone here who does not overreact. They can be very much an avoidant because they keep quiet. They're very well reserved. They're very loving, sincere. But the best bet here is just to listen this week, especially when it comes to building a new relationship or building a new skill. Listen and learn. Spirit is saying, listen and learn. This is a match. This is a match. Some of you have met your match. Others of you, there is inner alignment coming in with you with your masculine and feminine energy here. This is love. This is devotion. This is also going to create a massive spark here for you when it comes to new ideas, passions. And I also feel muse kind of energy here. I feel like you're going to have like an extra pep to your step with this connection. All right. That's what I got here for you, Aquarius. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side at Harmonia Friends, my website, or if you want to join the Premier Access membership over on YouTube. We're going to move on to Pisces. Pisces is up next. We have Pisces, Aries, and Taurus. Will we have the collective bonus unlocked by Taurus? We really only have 2 more readings left to get this, so let's see if we can get it. We are 3 donations away from unlocking it. It's fine. It means I get to end my night and hang out with my family because I should be hanging out with them. You guys are my family too, but I wanted to be on here because I'm not going to be on live this weekend. Guys, make sure you set, you have subscribed to me, because especially on Facebook and Twitch, if you don't see me go live, the recordings are being uploaded on YouTube. So make sure you check out YouTube, because there will be another all signs ahead for this week when I'm out. It just won't be live. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going on here for Pisces. Pisces, how you feeling? 9 of Treasures here, reverse. Okay, why are you... There's another sign that got this too. I can't remember. External reason why. You have an individual here who's leaning very heavily on you. I do feel like you're very drained. I feel that you are trying to pull back from this connection. This is a person here, there could be an age difference between the 2 of you. This is a person here who that loves you, but also I feel is clinging to you, hoping that you will bail them out. You have someone here that does not know how to address their own battles. And I feel like, Pisces, you tend to address this person's battles for them. And it ends up hurting you. You have it coming up again this week. Ooh, how's this response here coming? I am telling you. Well, I like that it's reversed, because it's not your problem. It's not your problem. But what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? See, the choice here is to choose to do something differently, to bring more balance into your life. Because I think somebody here that you truly love, okay, could be a family member, could be a spouse, I don't know, could even be a child, but you have to let this individual accept some of the stuff that they put themselves through. It's not your problem. Greater opportunity is to move away from this, not to rescue. Okay. There is movement here, but the other movement could be just to listen, let a person, describe it, but also say, keep your boundaries in place here. Greater gain with this approach here with the Queen of Treasures here reverse. This is something here where you're used to fixing it for another. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, but I love to call this a smother mother card. And with it being validated here with Judgment, this is an individual here who says, I can't keep fixing this for an individual when it's me that pays the price in the end of it. This person is in the continuing cycle here, Pisces, of making the same mistake over and over and over again. And some of you, this person here owes you a ton of money. Advice here for you. It's all about balance. It's all about patience. It's all about not making a move. It's all about the necessary flow. I think the flow here is about compassion and grace and not necessarily stepping in to save. Yeah. And this may be an opportunity here where it's not like for you to do, because honestly, this is a soulmate energy here that make me add all those cups here with that. So we have 6 cups really showing. This is a person here that, you're disappointed that they can't quite see the steps. They're not even looking at the bigger picture of why they need to do this for themselves. But a lot of them don't want to take accountability for it either. And there's an opportunity here just to be able to pour back into yourself and to realize that whatever you did was enough, but you don't have to keep giving into this. You are enough. Okay. So that they keep coming back to you because they know you're enough. You always solve it for them. All right. That's what I have here for you, Pisces. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below, and we're going to move on to Aries. Aries is up next. And we are flying through these readings. We are only 2 away. These are a lot shorter. You're welcome, Lisa. This is definitely one of my quicker roll signs. We also have, with Cancer season coming up, I always have the personal Cancer reading unlocked over in the membership. That will be unlocked on Sunday for my members. You'll be able to see that. I usually have a bonus public reading for Cancer. It's going to be a little later because it has to wait till I get back, because I don't want to do that while I'm on the road. I might do another pop-up live, but we're going to play it out. We're going to see how it is. I want to spend some time with my family. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aries, how you feeling going into this week? Ooh, what are you soul searching about? Virgo energy? You're keeping to yourself this week. Oh. There's you got a big move coming up. Some of you, it's a physical move. Okay, so there's some unfinished business here that you're trying to resolve. This is the last haul. Once you get through this, this is you addressing this last haul, this unfinished business here for you. Because there has, something has been put on hold. It's like pushed off, haven't been ready to face, or it's just not been the right time. Some of you, this is a job change. Others of you, it's an ending of a relationship. Some of you, it's a physical move, like literally you're moving to another place. It's like, I need to address this. This is just not really aligning to what exactly I want. And this week here, you're really weighing out your options. You're looking at that. You're soul searching for that. You also are realizing here that you can't keep pushing this off because you've been missing opportunities by holding off. You're taking action this week, and that action's a big action. And that could be, for instance, if this is moving, calling a realtor this week. All right, I'm doing it. Others of you, it's having that deep conversation here that may feel uncomfortable, but to end it with an individual. Okay, it's like, all right, well, I need to tell someone here, we need to speed up the process, but you're ready to speed up the process here. You don't want to miss more opportunities here. And this is also an opportunity here to move on, to move forward. Greater opportunity here for you. Boundaries, no more No more. You're not going to allow this to keep you or stop you. All right. Not everybody needs to be on this path or this path with you, especially individuals from the past. I just heard you shall not pass. So there's a greater opportunity here with boundaries. There's a greater opportunity here to be very honest with yourself about who's been stalling, why you've been stalling, and to look at it, to reevaluating it. And it's just pull off the Band-Aid and do it. Yeah, because the 5 of coral here, like this doesn't mean it's uncomfortable. It's confrontation. All right. So, there's confrontation here. You're going to hit some uncomfortable things, uncomfortable questions. You might have an individual be asking you a lot of questions, but others of you, if this is like I'm using real estate as an example of saying, okay, now I need to find a realtor. Well, the realtor says, okay, well, now you need X, Y, and Z if you want to relocate. There's a big move coming your way, and you're just doing that step, and you're going to see other obstacles in the way this week because of that next step, but that's the way it moves. That's the way it has to go. That's how you're going to address it. So address it this week and just start addressing each one day at a time, not all at once. That's not what you're meant to do. You're just meant to do that one step, and it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. Advice for you. Don't stop dreaming. This is the time here to trust. Trust on what you put out to the universe. And we are in that Gemini new moon right now. So this is great energy to put your intentions of what you want, but you got to work with the universe. You can't just sit back and hope it shows up. You got to take the work and efforts and the steps here with the Queen of Cups energy. Trust your intuition, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here. But I really feel like you need to start feeling in with your intuition here and your emotions, and keep your emotions in state, meaning facing fear here, but not necessarily allowing it to override so that you don't move. I feel for a lot of you, you freeze, and Spirit's saying, don't freeze. Recognize it, look at it, listen to it, acknowledge it, breathe through it, and then keep going. All right. That's what I have here for you, Aries. If that resonated, go ahead and hit a like, comment below. We are on our final stage, which means we did not make our bonus because we are 3 donations away. So this will be our last reading. This will be our last reading here for tonight. No, what? What are you doing? Oh my God. Show. All right, guys, this is our final reading. I'm calling it quits on the bonuses because I'm kind of losing my energy. And I think we've had enough for tonight. As soon as I find the banners. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so this is going to be Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This will be the last one for tonight. Thank you to our sponsors who did participate. I appreciate you. You guys are awesome. Sending you so much love and light, and to my moderators who are here with me tonight as well. I know it's a small crowd tonight. Taurus, how you feeling? Ooh, 6 of Swords. You're moving on. It doesn't feel great, but you're moving on. You're above water, which is good. But you're sitting on a shark, which I'm not sure is so good. The 4 of Swords here reversed. So you're sitting on a shark. You're sitting on a shark. There's someone in your life, Taurus, that you don't necessarily trust, but you've been sitting on this as though, okay, let's ignore the giant elephant in the room, or in this case, the giant shark in the room that is going an entirely different direction than me. I'm looking forward and the shark is looking backwards, and it's starting to feel a little bit uncomfortable, and you're starting to realize you want the hell off the shark, right? You want the hell out of that relationship. I get it. Integration of this. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We have the King of Swords energy here. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius could be dealing with an individual here who's very sharp with you, who it does play off as a shark here. This is Poseidon. You have an individual here who is very honest, very blunt, very truthful, but likes to throw the past back in your face, which you're above this. You don't want to keep bringing up the past. I think you're ready to move forward. This individual isn't happy because they don't have resolution on their side. There's something here where you know that this individual is faking it. They may even roll their shoulders and say, no, I'm here for you. They're not really there for you. And I think you know it. Yeah. There's a defensive energy here. You're starting to feel very uncomfortable. This person's very like, one minute they support you, another minute here they talk like underneath their breath to you, or they kind of go quiet for you, but then they say they're there for you. And you're like, are you really there for me? No, I just been really busy. But this person here is trying to get you to question your own intuition. They are. Yeah, this is all fear-driven based. They want you to feel trapped. They want you also to take their advice. This person here, in order to feel secure, they like to feel powered. So this person here loves to have power over the connection, over the relationship. And here's the thing. You got some really good things coming your way. Some of you, it's a better relationship. Others of you, you're already in that. Some of you, it's a better job lineup for you. Yeah. And I feel that this is a person here who wants you to reconsider their offer or not to move forward. And so if they put enough fear into you or make you question your intuition, then that would keep you back, going back to it. And I think you're above this. I mean, I see clarity in this. I see you actually going, I'm ready to address this and get off this boat, which is a shark, right? Advice for you if you're dealing with this. Advice for you if you're dealing with this. Yeah, you don't have to keep waiting. I feel like this individual is waiting for you to return to the version of you that feared them or kept small. There's an anticipation here of a much larger offer in store for you. All right. You have someone here who may also be waiting for an apology of some sort, but there's a greater gift at hand, and the greater gift here is moving forward. All right. That's what I got here for you, Taurus. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Thank you guys so much for being here. Like I said, there's always more messages over at Harmonia Friends. You can join my membership. The All Signs, guys, is out now. So make sure you are checking the membership area to gain that, or inside the vault. And if you have air placement, the air signs was released yesterday. It was not live, but look in the playlist. It will look like this. All right. Look for that and you'll find your air readings there. All right. I will see you guys next time. Take care.